Elections after last night's results in the Digicel BFA Premier League. Playing at the Wildy AstroTurf, Weymouth Wales defeated BDF as the defending champs slipped to third in the table with 26 points. Meanwhile, Paradise are now top of the standings on 27 points, the same as UWI Blackbirds after a comfortable victory over bottom place Lumasol Technologies Inc. Pinelands. Premier League action, Paradise in the dark blue up against Pinelands. Early opportunity for Pinelands to score. Jason Boxell with some timely saves. And the whistle for offside renders the play null and void. At the opposite end, Paradise showed great awareness to make this chance count. 21st minute, exquisite ball over the top to Armando Lashley. Executes the nutmeg. Paradise 1, Pinelands 0. Well, Paradise had at least 3 clear chances after that to double their advantage. But that's okay because on the 4th occasion, Pinelands here more concerned with who should have done what. And Lashley, with his eyes on the prize, gets his second. 2-0 in the 41st minute. Second half business, 53rd to be exact. Pinelands with a golden opportunity to pull one back. Free kick awarded on the edge of the 18. Arantes Lawrence would strike it and Boxer left in a tangle. Pinelands on the score sheet. 2 goals to 1 now. But just when Pinelands thought they were back on course, they had a player sent off. Jamar Perch shown red. Something was said or done. The referee would have none of it. 70th minute, down to 10 men. The odds always against Pinelands, but this is unacceptable. The substitute goalkeeper who came on in the second half watches this long-range effort sail into the back of the net. Edward Moss, Eugenius, and just like that, Paradise lead 3-1. Rakim Lashley would then put Pinelands out of their misery in the 87th minute. Delightful finish as Paradise come away with the 4-1 victory. In match number 2, 1 goal was enough to settle the contest between Weymouth Wales in green and the High Flyers Barbados Defence Force sports program. 45th minute, Hayden Holligan adjudged onside, and he knows exactly what to do next. Game, set and match. Wales defeating BDF 1-0. Well, half centuries from A.B. de Villiers and Virat Kohli for the Royal Challengers Bangalore set up a narrow 13-run victory against the rising Pune Super Giants in the IPL today. After being sent in, de Villiers made 83, while Kohli added 80 as RCB pulled on a massive 185 for 3. Now in reply, 60 from Ajinkya Rahane was not enough as Kane Richardson's 3 for 30 helped to restrict the Super Giants to 172 for 8.
Man there, he can just watch as it goes for 6. It's gone a long way. Long way out.
Smart cricket from both of these two.
Oh, that's gone in the air, and that will be a yes bank maximum. Oh, into the air. It's the first delivery of his spell, and he's been dispatched. Well, that's been pumped over the leg side, and another 6.
It's played. Well, he's got that in the middle of his bat, and that will get him the distance that he needed. Oh yeah, matter of time, wasn't it? This is as tall and high as the pavilion stand here in Pune. Slow ball is whipped straight to the fielder. Balls to go in this final over. I think he's miscued this. Fielder getting under it. And this time he holds on to it. Straight to the fielder. It's a low catch. Big shout for leg before. Another shout for run out. It's all happening, as they say.
Down the track and gone. That's beautifully done. How about that? How about that? That's clubbed. MS goes big, goes straight. Will this be taken and out?
Well hit. That is very well hit. There it goes again. Tisara Pereira.
Go for Brook.
Off the edge, off the outside half, and there's the danger man gone. Out there. There's a good strike, not good enough. Not good enough, and straight to the fielder. Out. And he's got a wicket. Will he get another? Oh, turned around, full circle. Wow. The game is done. And it's the Royal Challengers Bangalore who are victorious. They win by 13 runs.
Well, the outstanding athletes and teams of the 2016 Barbados Secondary Schools Athletics Championship have been rewarded for their performances. The BSAC Annual Awards Ceremony was held recently at the Queen's College School Auditorium. CBC's Anne-Marie Burke has the details.
This year's BSAC Championship has suffered significant losses due to the conditions under which they had to operate at the National Stadium. Chairman of the BSAC Committee, Vasco Dash, said it was definitely not an easy one.
This year has been extremely challenging. As you would recognize, the numbers at the stadium were extremely small, and therefore our gate receipts were rather small as well. But you know what? The expenses didn't go down. As a matter of fact, the expenses went up because we added in an additional day. So we would have had to pay for a day more for all of the facilities that we would have used up. I am sure that the same format will have to be in operation again next year, because except we get some miracle, the stadium certainly will not be in any different shape next year than it is this year, and probably for another couple of years to come.
Dash was speaking on the occasion of the Meets Annual Awards Ceremony held at the Queen's College School. He, however, was in full praise of the athletes whose performances were some of the best in recent years.
We had extremely good performances this year. The athletes seem to have worked very well, and obviously, if I'm going to congratulate the athletes, the coaches must also get congratulations for the hard work that they have put in. Because I recognize that some of the athletes would not have put in the work without the persistence and the drilling and the cajoling and the pushing of the coaches, which then resulted in some extremely good performances at Carifta as well.
Outside of the awards given to a number of the individual shining stars, 2 students were rewarded for competing against the odds. Kayla Bevel of the Law School, who completed her race despite having fallen and received cuts to the knees and elbows, was awarded for making it against the odds. And Darrell Jordan's Jadar Holder, who finished his race in 5th after he stopped to assist a fellow athlete, was the other recipient. This year's BSAC honorees were the husband and wife team of Anthony Jones and Jennifer Swanson Jones, and starter Basil Cox, who is a stalwart of track and field on the island. Also receiving their awards were the champion schools, Christchurch Foundation in the girls and Lester Vaughan in the boys. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Anne-Marie. With German Chancellor Adolf Hitler using the 11th Olympiad, the first ever televised Olympiad, as an opportunity to promote his ideals of racial supremacy, the friendship between 2 athletes of different races defeated his plan. Now that's the story of tonight's Olympic moment.
Olympic Moments, brought to you by Sagicor General Insurance, Sandals Barbados, and Good Time Snacks. Berlin, 1936. American legend Jesse Owens and German Lutz Long demonstrated to the world that the Olympics doesn't know politics.
Owens almost failed to qualify for the long jump until his main rival, the German Lutz Long, suggested that he move his mark back and make sure of a safe, legal jump. Once in the final, Owens and Long battled it out in front of a strongly partisan crowd. When Long actually equaled Owens' jump, the German crowd erupted in excitement. Owens responded with an even longer leap, then sealed his victory with a new Olympic record with his final jump. In front of Hitler and the 100,000 crowd, Lutz Long was the first person to congratulate Owens, cementing a friendship that was to last until Long was killed at the Battle of San Pietro in 1943. Recalling his feelings at the time, Owens later said, "You can melt down all the medals and cups I have, and they wouldn't be a plating for the 24-carat friendship I felt for Lutz Long at that moment."
Olympic Moments, brought to you by Sagicor General Insurance, Sandals Barbados, and Good Time Snacks.
CBC TV8 is an official broadcaster of the 31st Olympiad in Rio. That's it for sports, the business report. Coming